On the bustling corner of Ontario and Main Street is Our Urban Village,
This is nice, eh?
an aptly named three-story co-housing project with 12 units, designed with the sole purpose to foster community.
I am not going to turn on the oven.
This building was designed under a co-housing light model, meaning a group of people who decided they wanted to live together joined up with a developer who acquired the land to put their future home together.
Carol is the one who's responsible primarily for the plants up here.
Okay. Ultimately, they had a say in the type of building they lived in, focusing mainly on creating ample spaces for residents to interact with their neighbors.
I really liked the idea of knowing my neighbors well, better than you often do when you move into an apartment building. And co-housing is meant for that, so you get to know the people who are going to move in before you move in. And we, it's an intentional community.
Sevchik moved to BC from Alberta 10 years ago, leaving behind her roots, which is why this arrangement appealed to her.
It is hard to get to know people, I think, as an adult, and once you pass certain milestones in your life. And I think there's things in Vancouver that do make it harder for people to get to know each other.
So how does this housing arrangement work?
So here is a nice little 2-bedroom.
Everybody has their own unit. All spaces have a kitchen and a bathroom.
So this is what we call our common house. Then we have this large amenity space and areas where you're more likely to, see your neighbors and be able to say hi to them. So it's you get to control the level of how much you see people and talk to people. I like talking to people. I'm pretty extroverted.
I've got a single potato.
Now, while most typically don't come into this housing arrangement because it is cheaper, this particular building has 3 suites that are below market value.
Without it, we wouldn't be able to afford it. This unit in particular, and of the project and so on, is 35% below market. So that's a huge difference.
Martinez and her husband are from Mexico, both with a background in architecture and sustainability.
This is my son's bedroom.
They moved into the building with their 5-year-old son in July 2023.
Get to really know your neighbor and trust people and so on. That has made a lot of difference. And especially with my kid, we don't have direct family. We have cousins and not really our parents to help or anything. So neighbors have been super helpful in that sense.
Residents of this building come together regularly to celebrate birthdays, have dinners together, babysit each other's children, and they even share vehicles.
I feel like I'm growing here and learning from other people. We have a fairly diverse international community. We get to sort of learn more about ourselves and about other people. So I think it's a very safe space to do that.
They say they are challenging the very notion of what a home can be. Shivani, Joshi, CBC News, Vancouver.